Good evening, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and record. Today is day 6 of the 40-day fast that I'm doing, and the topic we are speaking about energy, fatigue, and just reality. So just some weight update. Absolutely nothing moved, and I'm not surprised because in the past my experience has been when I start getting fatigued, it seems as though my body slows down. So I believe it is the body just storing whatever energy that it can, meaning that the body is not utilizing its energy. So yesterday's weight was 67.75 and this morning it was also 67.75. I am not too concerned, but today I've been very strong. I'm not too concerned about that. Actually, as you can see, I went and got my hair done, brand new hairstyle, still to get used to it, but I'm happy. So it is activities like that that really keep me busy, so that I don't focus too much on mundane things. So what is energy, fatigue, and reality? So the energy comes in waves. So today it was energy and energy. So some moments I feel steady and clear, other moments just feel slower and heavier, more inward. So, and I am learning to respect whatever it is that I'm just staying focused. However it is that the body's feeling, I just embrace it. So that's the most important thing. This fast is not about pushing, it's about listening. I listen to my body. I'm very much aware. Health is still number one. So fatigue should not be looked upon as some form of failure. I think we are human. You will be fatigued. So it tells me when to slow down and when to breathe and when to let the body do its quiet work. There is a different kind of strength that comes from allowing rest, from not forcing productivity, from just trusting that healing doesn't need noise. So I have updated you already as it pertains to my weight. This is 67.75. So what I would like to do today is just to touch on a topic. Specifically, I want to address autophagy. What is autophagy? So a lot of people in the fasting sphere, you will hear a lot of people speaking about autophagy. So autophagy, really, it is your body's essential cellular recycling system, a natural process where the cells just basically clean out the damaged or dysfunctional components thereof, and they break them down and reuse the building blocks to create new healthier parts, essentially hitting a reset button to maintain cell health, especially during stress, starvation, or infection. So that's what the body does. Now, when you are embarking on this long fast, by now I'm sure I have hit autophagy. There's a lot of argument in terms of when does it actually, when you start fasting, when will autophagy actually kick in. Some say 16 hours, 17 hours, some say 24 hours, others 48. Whatever it is, I'm definitely into it. And yes, why do I obsess about fasting? Definitely autophagy is an aspect thereof. I want all of those dead, unhealthy, whatever cells, be it cancer cells, to be rid, from my body completely. Because cancer cells, it is very well known that it does feed on sugar and all of the unhealthy food that we have. So at this point, there is no food coming into my system. So the body essentially begins to cannibalize itself. So if I can put it that way. So yeah, autophagy, look it up. A very interesting phenomena. So there was a conversation amongst doctors that I once heard about maybe a year or so ago. And each were asking, so what would you do if you were to be diagnosed, say, with stage 4 cancer? And all of them said, fast, which is very interesting. So over and beyond spirituality, mental clarity, and every other thing that comes with the fasting process, it's a healing process that I believe fasting does. And 40 days maybe overboard, but as I said, and I continue to say, fasting is really not for everybody. I would strongly suggest that you research research quite extensively, which is what I did about 2 years ago when I started this journey. And after that research, engage, particularly if you have like a family doctor or the doctor that you see on a regular basis. Listen to what it is that they're saying. But one thing I know for sure, particularly my engagement in these various fasting groups, a lot of people love reliance on one single authority. I'm not the type of person, because I do understand that my body behaves, or our bodies behave differently. So you need to listen to your body. Yes, listen to the signs, and at a particular point, discern. And I cannot stress that enough. So discernment is absolutely vital in this fasting journey. So you can utilize fasting, intermittent fasting, for example, for as a lifestyle to lose weight, and you can do it for spiritual reasons, just to cleanse and just to get clarity in your mind. You can utilize it. So I utilize it for both. So that is why when I do get invited to certain occasions, unless if something is absolutely atrocious not to consume, yes, I do stay away from it. Processed foods as much as possible, because I fully understand the harm that comes with processed foods, and to reverse that harm will typically take way longer. So I do tend to stay away. But in those instances where the food may not be processed, it might be bakes, it might be whatever it is, and particularly when celebrating family functions, I do cooperate as much as possible, and I will indulge. I will, like now we just come off festive season, the Christmas season. There's a lot of food at play, and one does tend to end up gaining a substantial amount of weight. It happens to be every single December. I cook a lot during December. It's just one of those times in my life that I do enjoy and I do indulge. And because I know I have the capacity to reverse it, when the time comes, which is in January. And as much as possible, I will make this a routine of mine for the rest of my life. Have fun in December, retreat in January, fast and cleanse. And what I also do, the longer fasts that I also do, which is 72 hours throughout the year. Once a month, I do a 72 hours. 72 hours for me is obviously, a breeze, but I do that at least once a month. So the fasting lifestyle, as much as possible, is just a way of life for me. Now, how you want to navigate your health journey, have a conversation with your health coach, have a conversation with your medical practitioner. Do research yourself. I think that is very important. There's so much information that is available online. Listen to people that have walked this journey, because I think over and above being good for you, it's just an opportunity for you to cleanse, your system. But discernment is everything. I do have doctors personally that I swear by, that I follow, but each and every single time there is an advice or something that I watch on a YouTube video, I test it out. When I first learned about concepts like cortisol, as an example, I tested it. I bought myself test strip to test my blood sugar levels, and I would eat something, and then maybe an hour or so later, take the blood sugar reading from the base, and I will see a dramatic change. And then that's when I realized, yes, there is such a thing as blood sugar balancing. There are often negative impacts by certain foods that we consume. So I tested, test these concepts. Don't just take anyone's word for anything. As it goes, we're coming to an end now. I would like to remind you, Revitalize is the book that I wrote a couple of years ago, basically just detailing my weight loss journey, what I did. I do discuss all of these different concepts: autophagy, what is cortisol, those stress hormones, insulin resistance, and all of that. I do discuss it thoroughly. Anyway, that's the end. See you tomorrow.